Hey guys, Mike here and welcome sa channel natin. So, meron man tayong bagong video. So, on this video, we are gonna be checking out the last two parts na gagamitin natin guys sa PC build natin. So, the last two parts are gonna be for our motherboard and our processor. So, for the motherboard guys, I went with the MSI B550 Tomahawk. And also, for our processor guys, yung pinili ko is yung AMD Ryzen 5 3600. We are gonna be unboxing them, checking their specs. So guys, without further ado, let's check them out. And this guys is gonna be the brains for our computer. So this is the AMD Ryzen 5 3600. So this is a 6-core of threads na processor. 3rd gen na processor yan ng AMD. So this is the box. Ayan. So bought this guys for a very cheap price. So this was priced at 9,400 because ito na lang yung last na stock sa shop nila. So this processor guys actually is priced around 10 to 11,700 pesos I think. And moving forward, yeah, you can see the processor. So it has its own window. On the top, as you can see here, it's already open because we checked it out before we bought it. If there are any damages or scratches or any bent pins. So everything was fine. Yeah. So as you can see here, Ryzen 5 3600, it has 6 cores and 12 threads. So max boost clock niya guys is 4.2 gigahertz. Pero yung base niya is only 3.6 gigahertz as you can see here. I don't know if I can focus this up. So, let's open the box. So you just lift this up and the first thing that you can see here is the processor. So it's around a, what do you call this, a case. So that is gonna be your processor and you will be receiving a free sticker. Yeah. So you could do whatever you want with this. Put this on your phone, your door, your case. But overall, here is our processor. Yeah. So let's set this aside. And also, you'll be having some documentations provided on the box. In your package, there it comes along with its own CPU fan cooler. So it's just a black plastic shroud. Yung fans I think is also plastic and metal heat sinks. So this works guys just like any other cooling solution. The metal part is the one who is in contact with our processor. So heat rises up, the metal dissipates the heat through the fins, and also the fans here help blow air, which makes our CPU temps go lower. So the lower CPU temps, the better it performs. When installing this guys, simple rule is may 4 na screws here. So don't tighten them in a circular pattern. So go criss-cross dapat guys. Yan. So para yung yung pressure niya sa processor tsaka yung sa thermal paste is even all the way. And also, speaking of thermal paste, this comes with yan, yung thermal paste. Nahawakan ko na nga. Sorry about that. And also, meron siyang yan, fan connector. This is gonna be plugged into your motherboard. So 4-pin PWM fan connector. You can see on the top part of your motherboard, meron dyan lagay na CPU fan. So you could install there your PWM connection for your CPU fan or your AIO pump. So in this case, we are not using this. We are gonna be using our Tecware Mirage, and that is a 360mm AIO. Yeah. And also, on my thoughts about this, why did I buy this? Because also through research, I have seen the performance of this processor. So comparing the price to what it can provide, I think that is very reasonable. For example, if you want to use this for school, it can do it. And if you want to use this for work, this can be very helpful. And let's say you want to play games, so this processor can do that for you. Streaming, no problem. Video editing, okay siya. Swak na swak. Expectation for you guys, if you want to buy this processor, guys, it's not cheap, but yung balik or what it can give you in return is worth it. This is gonna be our brief discussion on the CPU cooler and the processor. So next naman, we are gonna be checking out yung motherboard natin. So guys, as you can see here, this is the MSI B550 Tomahawk motherboard. So para to guys sa mga Ryzen na processors. Yan. So this board is 3rd gen AMD Ryzen ready. I think that some previous CPUs guys are not compatible with this. So yung compatible dito guys is yung Ryzen 3000 and up. But hindi included yung Ryzen 5 na 3400 tsaka Ryzen 3 na 3200G. So yung dalawang yan, meron silang integrated graphics. Yan. So in short, may mga limitations sa mga older na mga models. So this board is for the newer models talaga. So also this board is gonna be PCIe 4.0 ready. And as you can see on the top there, yung pag-control ng RGB is through Mystic Light. So we will be downloading that sa build natin. Ito naman guys, ang back part ng case natin. As you can see there, may mga list ng mga features niya. Like extended heatsink, core boost, 2.5 gigabit LAN port, Gen 4 ready na siya, audio boost, and meron siya Mystic Light. Ito yung ginagamit para i-control yung mga LED effects or RGB effects. Tsaka, you can choose the specific shade of color na gusto mo. Yan. All of that, guys, sa software. Ito yung look ng board natin, as you can see here. So, black, gray, and white yung theme on this board. The only thing that lights up actually is the chipset na heatsink. So, other specifications are listed here. And this is gonna be the look of your back I/O. So MSI decided to put heat sinks here and here sa VRM area. So purpose ng heatsink is to absorb and dissipate the heat that comes from your components ng motherboard mo. And also, if you check the socket, that is an AM4 socket. So generally, this is for Ryzen processors. It has 4 DIMM slots, which means 4 RAM sticks. You have here 2 PWM fan headers, yung 24-pin nyo, USB connection, 6 SATA ports. And also, you have your chipset heatsink, yung sinasabi kanina na may RGB installed. So this board is gonna be M.2 na Gen 4 ready. So if you have your Gen 4 NVMe SSDs, dito nyo sila ilalagay. So take these 2 screws off, lift it up, slide in yung mga SSDs nyo, NVMe SSDs. I-screw mo gamit yung maliit na screw provided sa box. And balik mo lang to, yung dalawang screws, and you're good to go. Also, this is your PCI Express slot. So dito usually nilalagay yung graphics card. So medyo thick siya. I think that the purpose of that is right now we are having more thicker and heavier cards. So I think that's kind of a reinforcement. Also guys, if you have your other M.2 devices or storage devices, pwede nyo sila ilagay sa bottom part dito. Sa bottom part ng motherboard natin, we could see there the connections for our front panel. And I have noticed ang dami ng fan headers. So for example, ito yung isang fan header, meron pang isang ARGB. Saan ba yung? Ito yung 4-pin RGB header. Another fan header, fan header, RGB header, and also, saan ba yun isa? Ito. So you have here also your fan header. So there are a lot of fan headers for this motherboard. I think that they made it that way para guys, sa mga ibang tao na mahilig maglagay ng fans, for max cooling na lang. Sa top part naman guys ng motherboard natin, you have your two PWM fan headers. So pwede mo siyang magamit for your fans or your CPU cooler. And also if you have an AIO pump, yan, pwede mo lagay dyan. And also you have here your ARGB header. Sa gitna ng dalawang heatsink guys, as you can see here, makikita nyo yung 8-pin. So yan yung magpa-power ng CPU natin. And that is the end of our video guys. So actually that was just a brief unboxing and review of our processor and motherboard. So they are gonna be used dito guys sa PC natin at the back. So video coming soon, okay? So guys, if this video was helpful to you in any way, you can leave a sub, and of course you could like the video. And para sa mga questions you guys, just leave them at the comment section down below. So guys, Mike here. Peace out.